Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another top 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be covering my top 5 favorite pieces from Palace's Ultimo 2023 collection. But before I start talking about the final season for Palace for 2023, I've got to talk about something else. Got to talk about you guys, because you guys have come through and helped the channel out when honestly I haven't been uploading that much in this first month of 2024, and I'll get into why that is soon. I've got to talk about you guys first because I asked if we could hit the subscriber milestone of 3,810 subscribers before the end of January, and you guys came through and helped the channel reach that milestone. So I wanted to thank the public and private subscribers for supporting the channel. It means a lot to see you guys subscribing to the channel, even though I haven't done a lot of content in the first month of this year, but I wanted to come out and thank you guys nonetheless. So thank you for the subscriber milestone that we've reached. It's awesome to see us reach 3,810, and I'm going to set a new subscriber milestone of 3,815, and hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of January. All right, well, I think I owe you a little bit of an explanation also on why I haven't done a lot of content and why it's taken me so long to do these videos in January, because realistically I should have summarized Palace and Supreme's last seasons of the year a while ago. What has kept me held up on covering this stuff is, well, it's actually kind of also showcased in that box in the back there. I'll be moving soon, most likely. So what I have done in the first month of 2024 is actually buy my own unit, buy my own apartment. I know I was talking about like owning my own property in the like 5th birthday of the channel video, saying, you know, it's so out of reach, it's just not going to happen. I guess never say never, because the opportunity came around only because of the, you know, help from the bank of mum and dad, and also me saving and investing like for 3 to 4 years. I was finally able to get that done. So honestly, for most of January, it's just been taking calls from real estate agents, from the bank, from everyone, just to get it sorted. And I found a very lovely unit that's close to home, and I think I'll talk about it more extensively in like a discussion video, but I kind of wanted to give you guys context on why I just haven't been uploading a lot in January. It's because in the mornings I've been dealing with real estate agents, then I've been going to work in the evening, and then literally just passing out, not feeling it, not being able to record after my night shift. But luckily for 2 weeks, I'm back to like working days, sort of. So hopefully I'll be able to do some videos in that time frame. But I wanted to give you guys that context to why everything's been delayed. And hopefully when I get myself settled, the content will continue on schedule. So I thought I'd just give you guys that. But yeah, no, well, let's get into it. Let's start talking about Palace's Ultimo 2023 season, the final season of 2023. It was a great season. There was a lot of seasonal pieces that were really awesome, some collaborative pieces which were also really cool. I actually struggled a bit in picking like what pieces I would put as my top 5, but I had to pick pieces that I definitely wear, pieces that I really enjoyed, and I'll be talking about those and how I would wear them in this video today. Now, yes, there is a hierarchy to them, but these top 5 are definitely just like awesome pieces nonetheless. So I wouldn't be like, even though piece number 5 is the least favorite piece out of the 5, it's still the 5th out of the whole season though. Like, it's still a really good piece in my eyes. But Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. But yeah, I'd love to dive into these 5 pieces now with you guys, and I'd love to hear throughout the video what your top 5 favorite pieces were for the Ultimo 23 season. But let's dive in and check out piece number 5. For piece number 5, we're going to go with a piece that I initially was kind of on the fence about, probably more to the side of not actually liking it, but I have warmed up to it as the season has gone on. What piece is it? Well, it is the collaborative piece with Gore-Tex. It is the Going Further varsity jacket. It has huge Gore-Tex logos on the back of it, huge Palace logos, and a slogan, "Going Further Together," on the back of it. It comes in two colors, a black on black or a navy with like a, I guess, cream or coffee kind of leather. At least I think it is leather on the arms there. We've got a quilted lining. This piece is going to be heavy. It's going to keep you warm. I really just like it because, like, when I think Palace and Gore-Tex, I think a parka, I think a shell jacket, I think everything that's like very typical to Gore-Tex, right? I didn't expect a varsity jacket, and I don't think I've ever seen a Gore-Tex varsity jacket before. I think this is the first one I've ever seen. I really like it for going out of both of the brand's comfort zones with the silhouette choice, but I also think it would just be like a really awesome piece. Like, it is very loud with its logos and stuff, but this thing would last you. It's Gore-Tex, like, it's good materials being used on it, and it's a very good silhouette, and there's some really nice colors. What color would I get? I was kind of on the fence about it. I was like, look, black on black with a little bit of white detailing is very safe. It's very versatile, but the navy, it's got some nice color to it. I really like it. I feel like I could wear this in a very like collegiate stadium looking outfit. I'm rocking like washed out denim. I'm wearing some sneakers. I'm wearing some Jordans or something, and I've got this on. This is the big piece on me. And maybe just like a trucker hat or a like sports cap or something like that. Or I could just be wearing the hat that I'm always wearing with some glasses. Like, I could very easily wear this piece and I could incorporate it very easily into my wardrobe with all my sneakers over there. So it would work really, really well. I think it's just a lot of fun. I could see myself wearing it, but I definitely think there were better pieces this season, but I did want to give the collaborative Gore-Tex varsity jacket a shout out, and I had to mention it as piece number 5. For piece number 4, we're going to go with a crew neck sweater. We have the Palace panel crew neck coming in a navy, coming in a cloudy gray, coming in a black, and I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think that's all the colors. It comes in 3 colors. I really just like the style of this piece. I really like the panels that go down the side of the chest and then the underarm. I really like the white piping detail that goes along it as well. I really like the branding on the chest. It feels like a authentic, like, sports crew neck from, like, I don't know, early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s maybe, with the font style. It just fits that aesthetic, and I really do like it. And the color offerings were really nice as well. I love the navy and the black. The cloudy gray is a bit of a miss for me because I feel like you lose that that fun element of the colors by having like gray on gray, but it's still quite nice. Like, that, it's a very tasteful color still. I just think it was a really nice crew neck sweater. Like, there's no huge logos on the back. I'm glad the logos are left to the front. I kind of wish that we didn't have the Palace logo on the chest there, but it's okay as well. Like, it's fine. It'll be all right. Yeah, just really spoke to me this season. Made me feel like if I wear like some really baggy pants and some Timberland boots that I could feature in maybe a 90s hip hop music video or something like that, you know, like, I feel like it could work really well with that kind of outfit and aesthetic as well. But really enjoyed this piece and had to mention it as piece number 4. Piece number 3, I really like it because it looks really cozy. The color offerings are really nice. I'll get into it all. But what we have is the Polartec mock neck. I guess sweater is probably the best way to put it. It's a fleece piece. So it borderlines on like the, is it a jacket or is it a sweatshirt or a sweater? I would wear it more like a sweater and less like a jacket, but I could also wear a sweater by itself like you would a jacket. So I'm kind of on the fence there, but I'm going to call it a sweater because I don't know many jackets that have like a mock neck. But to go into what a mock neck is, it's not a turtleneck, so it doesn't fold. It's just a slightly raised neckline that probably comes up to like just below your Adam's apple. It's not super lengthy. It only comes up a little bit, but it's a nice look. It can work very well with garments that are, you know, underlayers and things like that. Things that you would put under like a big coat or something like that. It can look really nice. It just adds that little bit of detail to it. But these come in very solid colors as well. And it also does have a little bit of reflective detailing on the arm there. That wasn't a big selling point for me, but I thought I'd just mention it. Yeah, it comes in this deep green, I was going to say lavender or a lilac kind of purple. It comes in a light blue. It comes in a black, which a very safe and versatile color there. And then it comes back to the deep green. I think my favorite is going to go to the deep green and black. I think that was pretty obvious when we went through the color options there, but I just really liked the shape, the material use. It just looked like a really nice sweater that I could see. Well, sweater again. It just seemed like a really nice garment that I could just like chuck on, wear maybe some baggier pants with, and kind of just chill out inside. It could just be a really comfortable like winter piece to wear inside, and a very versatile piece that you could obviously go outside and wear as well. It really spoke to me, and I really liked Palace doing all these Polartec pieces for this season, but this one was probably my favorite out of all of them. It was just a really cool piece. I really love my like I guess like 20th century silhouettes, or my like really traditional silhouettes. They just like really speak to me when it comes to jackets. What we have at piece number 2 is the P15 flight jacket, coming in an olive and a white and a black. My favorite colors out of all three are gonna go to the olive and the black, but yeah, I just love flight jackets, man. I don't own any flight jackets, but I really love like the tucked in shirt, the brown exposed belt into the denim, wearing your leather boots. You got this really like laid back, am I a fighter pilot, or am I just like at the bar having a beer, you know, clocking off the base and things like that. Like, it's just a really nice look, that like whole like Top Gun look. It's just really great. I mean, obviously this one has gone out of convention a little bit, and they're not using like leather or really tough materials for the jacket itself, but I think it works. I think it works really well, and I like that Palace, you know, their branding, it's just that patch on the arm, which appropriately works for something like a flight jacket because it feels authentic to the history of the silhouette. You know, I can imagine a fighter battalion's patch on an arm, you know? So having the Palace logo there feels very authentic to that silhouette. I really like the collar. The color choices were awesome. I mean, I don't mind the white. The white is fine. I just don't think I'd want to wear a white flight jacket, because for some reason every scenario I think I'd be in where I wear a flight jacket would probably revolve around like drinking, or just like it would just revolve around like a potential spill or something, and I just would not want that for the white jacket. So I'd probably go with the black or the olive just to try and hide those stains a little bit. But yeah, it's an awesome piece. It would keep you very warm. I hope that, like, I'm looking at it here, I hope it's really heavy. Like, I know it's not leather, I know it's not going to have that weight to it from that material, but I hope this is a really dense cotton that feels really heavy, because if I had a flight jacket and it felt very like lightweight, I would be disappointed. I can't hide from that. I would feel very disappointed if I was to put on a flight jacket and it wasn't weighing me down. I'd be like, okay. Even if you pull the lining out, it still should be quite heavy. But anyway, just my thoughts there. Yeah, no, I love this piece. I think this is awesome. I love it in the black. I love it in the olive. The olive feels more like military, so I think I'm leaning more on that color, but I could see myself wearing this over the top of like a white t-shirt or a white tank top, tucked into some denim, as I was saying, like brown belt exposed, and just wear some awesome leather boots. Brown leather boots though, which I don't have. I only have black leather boots at the moment, so maybe 2024, after I pay off a large portion of my mortgage, maybe I can afford some boots. We'll have to see. But yeah, no, I could visualize that whole outfit. I could absolutely see myself wearing that. And I think that's where I really fell in love with this piece, because I could see the story that I would, be in wearing that kind of jacket. So yeah, I think that's where I really fell in love with it and had to give it a shout out in the top 5 video. I don't know if you guys thought this was going to be piece number 1, and fair enough, but this was another piece just like the flight jacket that I really could sell myself on, because I could see a story and I could see myself wearing this. What we have at piece number 1 is the Demon Knit cardigan. It features this big demon graphic on the front of it, a lot of traditional plants down the sides of the arm, and a nice little Palace logo on the back of it with some clouds just below the shoulders. Yeah, it only came in one color, but I loved it, man. I think this would just be an awesome piece to wear as like lounge wear at home. You know, I'm having a chill day at home. I'm not going outside. I'm gonna wear this cool cardigan and just kind of like loaf around the house. Or, hear me out, I'm going to work. I'm wearing my white button-up shirt, black tie, black suit pants, my black leather boots, and I throw this on over the top. I get that. I'm wearing a very simple colored outfit until this comes along, and there's the show-stopping piece, the heavy hitter. I could just really see it. I could totally see myself doing that at work, and I think that's what sold it to me. I think that's what really drew me in, where I was like, oh, I could see myself wearing that. And I guess that really sold it to me. And I really like the idea that like when you unzip it, the graphics still work so well even though it's unzipped. I really liked that about it. The color choices work perfectly on that navy knit. I just thought it was such an awesome design that Palace did, and I kind of wish that they ran with it with this piece, and they did like a bunch of other cool pieces that were to the same caliber as this cardigan, because I know they did other demon pieces this season, but I really wish they did pieces to this kind of caliber, because it's just such an awesome piece. But yeah, that is piece number 1, guys. That is my top 5 favorite pieces from Palace's Ultimo 2023 season. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on any of the pieces. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Did you pick up any of them? Let me know down in that comment section below. But that's everything I really have to say about these pieces, guys. These are my top 5 favorite. I would love to hear your top 5 favorite from the Ultimo 2023 season. What do you like? What didn't you like? And what did you pick up? Let me know what your top 5 favorite pieces were from the Ultimo 2023 season down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want to keep covering the upcoming Palace seasons in 2024, you know what I'm going to ask you for. You got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,815 subscribers before the end of January. I know I have been very slack with my videos for this month, guys, but hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that is everything I got to say about these pieces, guys. I'm very keen to cover the Palace seasons in 2024. Hopefully, as I mentioned at the start of this video, I can get settled in my new place as soon as possible and it all goes through smoothly. I have signed off a lot of the documentation. It's all come back okay. So hopefully it's sometime soon, and then I can kind of do like a discussion video talking about the house and maybe a tour or something like that if you guys want. We'll see how that all kind of goes. I should have a lot more space so I can finally move out of my cramped bedroom here, so it's looking up for 2024, and I hope it is looking up for you guys as well. But that's everything I have to say about these Palace pieces, guys. Until the next top 5 video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next Palace Skateboards video in general, I'll catch you later.